Okay, back for part 2 of this video. So in the last video, I talked about how my ongoing ordeal, my ongoing task is fusing the beautiful, balanced lower body biomechanics that I spent months teaching myself, really since we did the film shoot in October, and up to the point where I kind of feel like I had tapped out everything I could do in the lower body, and the upper body was now totally out of whack, and I could not get the disc to be powerful. The reason why, again, I mentioned about how you pull the disc around your body, but the thing too is that in order to accelerate the weight, to continue to add energy to the disc under leverage, you need to maintain a biomechanical advantage against the disc. The disc needs to be in a leveraged position where energy is flowing down the arm into it, and you are adding until the disc rips out of your fingers. And the only way to do that is to maintain a position of both elbow and arm that are biomechanically powerful. Everybody is different in terms of where they feel most powerful. If you look at a guy like Matt Orm feels powerful pulling across very high on his chest, way up here. And in fact, he's bringing the disc way out away from his body too to feel most powerful. His throw goes out here, way out with his long, spindly arms. And then he is creating the power pocket way in front of his body and throwing the disc out here. And then there are other people like Eagle. Eagle's pulling the disc right down up against his chest and flinging it out like that. It's super, super right in against his body, not out here at all. Everybody will have a different feel about where they feel powerful, and it's not the same for every person. But there are a few consistent things you want to look for. One, as a general rule, you want to keep the disc below the elbow. If you think about if you were to take a hold of a cord and you were doing lat pulls or something in the gym, your arm will be most powerful generally when the elbow is above the hand and you're driving the elbow forward. Of course, until you've gotten to advanced stages of this whole learning process, you don't want to be yanking on the disc at all. This is very sort of advanced stuff, and you need to train the lower body first, but eventually you do have to weave the upper body back into it to stay ahead of the disc and to stay on top of it so that you're powerful and pulling on it the whole time. The hand position matters a ton, and for me, at least personally, it feels pretty powerful straight and about there. That's about where my hand feels the most powerful, exerting force on it. Some people might be straighter, their arm might be up a little bit, but the key here is that you keep your palm downward. If your palm rotates up, it can look almost the same, but this is so much weaker of a pull than this is. It's so subtle. Palm up, weak, palm down, powerful. Palm up, weak, palm down, powerful. So if you drive forward, brace, keep the palm down, keep the elbow up, and you focus on leading with the right leg and keeping the head stable as you stand up, maintaining the arm position the whole time, you shouldn't feel like your head moves at all. You shouldn't feel like you even have to move your head. It should be straight through, and then as the right leg clears, the whole torso will turn, not the head by itself, but the whole torso will turn to complete the shot in that last little bit of leverage out in front of your body. So that's the goal. I'm going to go and do a couple of swings here. I'll probably start with some standstills, and we will see how it goes. So I'm focused right now on pulling hard with my arm and with this powerful engine of my right leg. The right leg is leading just ever so slightly if I'm doing it right. So that one felt like my right leg led, and then my right arm added afterward. And you can see how hard I can throw from standstill just looking at the camera. Look how fast the disc goes. That swing is lightning quick. I would imagine it's 62 to 63 miles an hour, maybe even a little bit faster. So linear, swinging. I feel like my left arm actually knows exactly where to be in order to keep that swing totally linear. Right here, and I'm tugging on it all through here, and it feels so heavy in the bullet over here. All right, last putter. Bam, with the right leg. I've got a couple of stack of drivers here, but I'll throw two mids for, or actually a mid and a fairway. So this is a wasp. Just hammered. That felt so good. So much right quad, and then my arm just blasting through. Now I'll switch to the drivers. It's just amazing. Once you understand the balance and this axis perfectly, you really don't feel like your head wants to move at all. These are intensely energetic. Every time I feel like a golfer, how a golfer must feel, teeing off on the left leg. Obviously I don't have very good golfing form, but you get the idea. We're sort of just doing that in reverse. Standing up on the right leg, swinging after. And you can see how much speed it generates. Couple more here. Whew. It is tiring, but it is fun to throw hard. It's so nice after years and years and years of looking at video of myself and seeing my head just ripping forward over and over and over again, to not feel that at all. It is another one of those cues in terms of how a head position, sorry, I'm a bit out of breath, how a head position is such a good indicator of balance. If you're striding forward in your footwork and you can't just look casually down the line that you're intending to throw, you're off balance, even if it doesn't look like it. If you feel that need to turn, you're off balance, and you need to correct your left foot or your trailing foot so that you maintain that left side pressure. Any indication of wanting to turn your head early until you're ready to load the shoulders to swing means you're off balance. The same thing is true for the plant itself. If you're planting correctly, you don't need to move your head until the shoulders are opening. You'll feel totally stable until you want to turn a little bit. I'm going to work a few more shots here. Swinging hard in a line, using my leg and finishing at the end of the swing by turning a little bit. I think I was a bit early. Felt a little bit better. Whew, it is hard work, but well worth it. I will review these videos later on myself. You're welcome to do it. Look at them in slow motion. Take a look at the body positions. But the way that that feels, how explosive and incredibly efficient that feels, makes me think that when I look at the video, I'm going to be pretty pleased with all the body positions. I'll have more videos to come. Thanks for watching that, guys. Some more tips about what I'm doing specifically to create this linear power. Again, what has given me the right feel. And really looking forward to communicating that to you in the next video. Whew, out of breath. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk later.